Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Panasonic NN-DF386B combination microwave. And what I want to do today is just to show you some of the features and benefits that it offers, and really why it's one of the best selling microwaves in the UK market at the moment, especially at the time of making this video. So I've got it plugged in and switched on. Let's have a look. So when you very first plug it in, you'll notice that it does say on the display here to set time. And this is really easy to do, so I'll just show you how to do this rather than it keep flashing up. So all you do is you just use the dial in the middle here, and I will cover all the display in a moment. So you find the time, so if it's say at 2 o'clock, and then once you've done that, you press that button there, and that saved it, and that will stay on. So as long as you keep the power connected, then that will show the time as on the display. If you need to change the time on it, then all you need to do is press that button, press it twice, and then set the time again. So for example, when the clocks change in the UK, then what you can do is you can just select the time and then press the button again, and ever so easy. So as you may know, this is called a combination microwave, which is basically a microwave oven and grill. And really what Panasonic have done is to come up with a very compact design. It has a 23 litre capacity, and really what they've done is they've tried to make the outside dimensions as small as possible. And they've done a really good job actually, because this one is 48.5 centimetres wide, 31 centimetres high, and 40 centimetres deep. And if you have got a combination microwave at the moment, then you might notice even at 40 centimetres deep that this is very slim compared to a lot of others, especially others on the market. What you will notice is that it's got a pull down door, and I love this design. It's so much easier to get your food in and out of. So just to show you inside, and as I mentioned earlier, this has a 23 litre capacity, which isn't the biggest on the market, but for normal domestic use, then this should normally be okay for most families. And the dimensions in here are 31 centimetres wide, 19 centimetres high, and 35 centimetres deep. So I only mention those because sometimes if you have got little dishes that you like to cook in, then I just mention those dimensions just to make sure that those dishes will fit in the microwave. And you will notice that it hasn't got a turntable, and that's because what Panasonic do is on a lot of their higher end models they use something called flat bed technology. And the main advantage, and I mean this concept they have used for several years, but the main advantage is that you don't have the turntable. So when it comes to cleaning, it makes life so much easier. Honestly, I've had one of these, a similar model to this at home for several years, and if you do get spillages, then it just makes life a lot easier, because just on the outside here there is a little rubber trim. You might not be able to see that, but what that does, that if you do get any liquid spillages in here, then it just sits inside, so it just stops it dripping out unless you get a lot of liquid that comes out. So just while we have a look at the inside, you will notice that you do get a couple of shelf positions. And one of the accessories that this microwave comes with is a new tray. And what you can do is you can sit the tray on either of those two positions. So really depending on what you were cooking. So if you were doing something like a roast joint, then clearly you want to put it on the lower one. But you have got the top one as well. And just take that one out. And the other accessory that this microwave comes with is the grill rack. And that's really designed so if you're doing things like toast, then you've got the ability to raise anything up. So if you're doing as well as things like bacon or sausages, then because you've got the grill at the top here, so it is a quartz grill, then what that will do is it just raises any of the food up so it's nearer the grill. And it goes without saying that really any of these accessories shouldn't be used with the microwave. They are mainly to be used either for the grill or the oven. So when it comes to the using of the microwave, then it is very easy. all you need to do, so you've got the different settings on the just underneath the display, and first of all, with the microwave, you've got different microwave power settings. So if you wanted, say it's on high, then you just leave that, and then to set the time, you just rotate the dial, and then once you've selected, so if you want it on for 2 minutes, you select 2 minutes, and then it's just telling us to press start. And that's the button at the bottom here on the right hand side. So it's very easy to set it going. But if you want one of the other options, so you've got things like the grill, and you have got 3 grill settings. So it's similar to when you're using your normal grill in the oven, that you've got between 1, 2 and 3, so that depends on how high you would want the grill setting. But what you can do is you can combine it with a microwave as well. So if you're cooking things like jacket potatoes, then what you can do is you can actually combine the two together. So as well as having the inside nice and hot, what you will do is if you use the grill setting as well, then it will actually provide you with a crispy skin for your potato. The other option, let's just cancel that, is the oven. And all you do is you just press the button, so that just changes the temperature. And what you can do, so you've got 40 degrees, that's really used for things like proving bread. That's an excellent one for that. So, but for the main cooking, it goes between 110 degrees, and all you do is you press it and it goes up in 10-degree increments, and it goes up to 220 degrees. So for the majority of cooking, then that's normally more than enough. And then again, once you've done that, you just press start, and that basically means that the oven is warming up. And often when you are cooking something, it is recommended to put your food in a hot oven, but really what that's doing is that's just pre-warming the oven at the moment. So the next thing to show you are some of the auto programs, and this has what we call Chaos Defrost. And I'll just show you on the inside here, it does give you a good guide as to what each of these offers. So first of all, the Chaos Defrost, and basically Chaos means that it's a lot more even defrosting. There's nothing worse than trying to cook a meat joint that isn't defrosted properly. What you'll find is if you press that, so that goes up to 3 times, and the third setting is the bread. And then all you do from there is you would just input the weight of the bread itself, and then you put everything in and just press start. So those ones are okay. What I really like are the things like the auto sensor programs. These are brilliant. So all you do is, for example, if you wanted fresh vegetables, then once you've got those actually in the microwave, you just shut the door, and you don't need to put the weight in, because basically the microwave is intelligent enough to know when everything should be cooked. And just as we go through, you've got things like the pasta and then the rice. That's a really good one, because rice can be a little bit difficult to get spot on. But some of these sensor programs are excellent. The last one is the auto weight, and let's just cancel that. And these are excellent for people who are not quite sure on how long to cook things for. So all you do is you just press that. So for example, if it's frozen potato products, then that's just showing what it's going to use. So that's going to use the microwave and the grill. And once you've done that, so then you just put the weight in of the product itself. So if you were cooking 500 grams of frozen potato products, then you set that. I'll just show you that. So you just shut the door and then just press start. So on average that will take around 18 minutes to cook that. So it's an excellent feature. So one of the last things to show you is the memory function, and what you can do is if there are certain programs on here that you tend to use a lot, then you can actually set them into here, and these are so you've got 3 memory options, and all you do is you just choose the cooking method, and from there you set the time, And what you can do is, rather than having to input it each time, you just set it in here and it just makes life a little bit quicker in the future. If you're thinking of purchasing one of these microwaves, I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. I hope you enjoyed the quick video on this, the Panasonic NN-DF386 combination microwave. Please give us a thumbs up on a YouTube video, leave any comments below. And I'd always ask for comments because I think it's quite important, so if you've got any questions about the microwave, or even if you've got one yourself, let me know what you think about it. Thanks for watching.